Hi, I'm Matt Barnes and I work at AMB.
Hi, I'm Ben Powis and I work at Elecfab.
I'm Joe and I work at AMB.
So why did you choose Rotherham College of Arts and Technology?
Well, they were the best option for me, and I looked at like sixth form and stuff like that, and I wanted to get something more hands-on.
And what about yourself?
I'm closest to home and my connections advisor advised me to come this one because
Did he give you some advice on what was available?
He said to me that it was like most practical course in this college, so and I wanted to do practical a lot.
And yourself?
Closest, got good equipment, and well, I knew some people that come here before, so it was good.
So what have been the most valuable things you've learned on your college course?
Basically everything. I didn't know one thing about welding when I first started in September, and now I've got a job in it, starting a new career.
And what about you?
Well, I've learned many things. I know how to TIG weld and fabricate, all sorts of things.
Are there any things that you've enjoyed the most? Any things that stand out? Any areas that any projects you've worked on?
I enjoyed being the fabrication part because it were, time went fast, and just busy doing something all the time.
The best thing I've learned is testing welds and learning how to do best welds, so they don't break. Not worse than your welding breaking. It's a bit rude.
Also learn about like porosity and stuff like that, and how welds will fail and stuff like that.
And why do you think learning those things are important for when you go into a job? How have you used it so far in your job?
Well, where I work, we're always dye penning, which is where you spray dye penning onto a job, and then it'll soak it all up, and you spray developer, and then it'll show if there's any cracks or holes or in your weld. And no other company will buy them if there's out like that in it.
So, do you feel like coming to college has helped your social life? Have you met new friends on the course?
Yeah, everybody gets along well. Even people who started on day release, they get along well with like full time, and then we started going on day release. So.
And even now, originally we got split into two different groups, and then one group like were all friends and other were all friends. But now, as we got to end, we've all like emerged and become friends. So yeah, and then it'll carry on from level 3.
So how have you found tutor support on your college course?
Well, every time we've been stuck, he's always helped us, and he's always been himself.
I've always been very supportive with what we've done and at work and stuff. Plus, when he explains something to us, he goes into like very fine detail, and then he draws diagrams on board, so we get it, understandably.
He's been into industry, and so he's not just a teacher, he knows what we're going through, knows what we're doing.
So knows score basically knows what we're going through and how we're like progressing and stuff, so he's just helping us.
Have you had any particular times on the course where you found things challenging and you've needed to sort of go to the tutor and get that explained a bit further?
Well, doing TIG, it were very confusing at first because you're doing two things at once, and I've had to ask Trevor a lot how to do it. He's come and showed me how to do it, and yeah.
This is a MIG set. MIG stands for metal inert gas.
We use shielding gas, such as this, different things on it, like flow meter.
This is the shroud and copper contact tip. And this is like it's like the wire, but it's the wire that it shoots out. And this is what fills as well. This is a consumable.
You have to wear PPE such as welding garments, overalls, boots, safety glasses.
This is a welding mask. One of the main piece of equipment, and it stops you getting flash and arc eye.
So tell us about your job at AMB. You guys are working together. How are you finding it so far?
It's hot. It's very hot.
Why is it hard? What bits are you finding difficult at the moment?
Well,
It's not normal welding as such, it's hard facing, which is welding harder metals onto softer metals to harden them.
Make it last longer.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it though?
Yeah.
Everyone's very friendly.
Best
now.
thing that's happened to me in a while. Good work.
Yeah.
I find it great. Couldn't really do it at the start, but same as anything really. But other weeks have gone, you get better at it. And every time I've found a problem, I've just gone to a welder and asked him, and he's shown me, and you just learn from him.
So what did it feel like when you found out you got full-time employment at AMB? How did you both feel?
Alright, really happy. I'm all proud.
I wasn't known because they don't come round every corner, do they? And I love pay.
How are you finding your new job then?
It's good. It's got stuff that we didn't do at college, which is like on next level. So there's different people there that are better at different things. So you're always learning new things, like welding thin stuff, thick stuff, and like fabricating stainless and bits and bobs like that.
So do you feel what you learnt at college has helped you get this job?
Yeah, because if I didn't do college, I wouldn't be able to get a job. Because most of the stuff I've only done basic, but I teach quite a lot. So
Do you feel when you started, you got some knowledge with you that has helped you pick up speed and helped you learn quickly there?
yeah, it's helped a lot in college. It's like bits all day, you just go, and if you don't go to college, you're blank. But it's helped quite a lot. Yeah.
This is another plate work assignment. It's called the crane bracket. Well, firstly, you had to mark all your plate out to the right measurements, and then you'd use a process called oxyfuel cutting to cut out various shapes, and then you'd use a radial arm to drill out all the holes, and then tack it together using MIG process, making sure it's all square, using the square and that. So, yeah. And yeah, end product looks good.
What do you see yourself doing in a couple of years' time?
Well, just finishing an apprenticeship and just carrying on working where I'm working. Learning new stuff.
Is there any sort of job that you aspire to start within the industry? Any goals you've got for yourselves?
When you finish college, go into a bigger industry, get as far as you can. Get as you can.
Work your way up. And,
Well,
Better
in September we'll be doing this apprenticeship for like another 3 years, but after that you can be going up even more to uni and stuff, 1 day a week at uni, so you can be top boss if you were try hard enough.
So you're all starting your level 3 apprenticeship in September. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're doing a different development of work, and it's different to what we've done now, like making stuff with actually all angles and welding it.
Well, it's basically the same as the course we've just done, but next level up. So as long as we try hard, we'll easily pass it. I'm fairly confident anyway.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, learning more things, doing more in college, working yourself up, getting more qualifications.
So what would you say to someone at school right now who was in your position a few years ago and is unsure what they want to do after they leave school?
Just go for it. It's not like a waste for a year. It's a skill you pick up, and you might need it sometime. So just go for it. Even if you don't use it, you can do something else. Still got it, and you've still got a year's worth of welding, or whatever you want to do, hairdressing or whatever.
Well, if this is the type of job you want to do, then just go for it. Yeah? If you're confident and committed to doing it, then you'll get a job out of it. If you show it's true to Steve that you're committed and want to do something with your life, then you'll find your job.
No, if you're a very hands-on, practical kind of person, this is a perfect course to go on.
And what are the good bits like about this course? Like if somebody's unsure what it is, you know, you didn't know what it was, what do you enjoy about it? What is it that you like about welding? what are your best bits?
It's, I don't know.
Do you enjoy making something, seeing something from start to finish? What's that feeling like?
Well, seeing the
Like you start off from a piece of plate, then you slowly build up, and if you have a look around, there's like big fabricated pieces what you wouldn't have a clue what to do. Yeah, if you didn't know, well.
Anything to add, or do you want me to wrap that up?
Wrap it up.
I thought you'd say that.